Hey there, my fellow gamers. Welcome back to the Gilgrunt channel. Today I got something special for you guys, something a little bit more different. It's all about Left 4 Dead 2 in 2023. I played it to see if it still holds up. We're going to be diving into the world of Left 4 Dead, taking a look at what's new, what's on the horizon. Does it still hold up today? That is the question I want to ask. So grab your medkits, load up your guns, and let's jump right into it. Just by the way, kind of a little brief, if you guys like this video, please subscribe, please like, it helps out get this video out to more people, and I just appreciate it a ton. But Left 4 Dead 2 was developed by Valve. It's been a classic in the world of first-person shooters since its debut in 2008. But that's happening with the franchise in 2023. Well, there's good news, and hopefully exciting development. The community's still alive. Let's talk about the state of the game first and foremost. Despite its age, Left 4 Dead 2 is still going strong in 2023. The game continues to attract both new and returning players. We've had things like Back 4 Blood and other things that I've tried to clone and repeat the Black Ops experience, but it just hasn't been the same as it was back then. Is it still a nostalgic playing in the field, or is it something more? Right now, it's the community has recorded and made a lot more of mods and character models. Does that make it hold up? Well, I went into the game to see and checked out the lobbies of multiplayer, and there's only about 5 or 6 or 7 lobbies. So is it going strong? It looks like the community, maybe at the time that I was playing, kind of died down a little bit. So we'll have to wait to see if there's any more updates, or the communities was just kind of gone that time. But there is a dedicated modding community with the game, with some amazing fan-made content over the years, ranging from new survivors, custom campaigns, crazy weapon skins, graphical enhancements. Specifically, there was this really cool one where the game looks a lot better than it is. I didn't use that one because it's kind of weird to download, but there is a mod that you can actually download that makes the models look better as well as just the textures overall. It's just incredible to see how passionate a community can be to keep games fresh and exciting. Even after all these years, Left 4 Dead 2 could still be going, and the modding scene is still active as ever, with new content being created literally daily. It does keep the game's replayability factor off the charts. Left 4 Dead 2 did receive some graphical and performance upgrades a while back. Not too crazy, and Valve really hasn't updated the game since. So it's really kind of had a limitation of the community keeping it going as far as it can. We did have a little bit of an extra maps be made by them, but it's still not quite there. The versus mode, as you can see that we're playing here, that we jumped into, it was really fun. I would say it's a co-op game, and that means it's best with co-op. So playing with friends makes it definitely a little bit better than just a solo experience. In fact, especially with the community dying, I would say it's best experience with friends and just kind of having them there, enjoy the time with you. I think that's the best. There is competitive gaming that's really had a surge in recent years. Left 4 Dead 2 has kind of been there, but not really. It's kind of been like a mix-up, I would say. There's not really anything super strong about it, but there is a small community of people that are also doing that. Now, the future of Left 4 Dead, what does that look like? Well, there has been some rumors of the third game being released, but nothing's really been confirmed at all, as well as Valve is kind of denying that they're ever going to make it. As we all know, Valve can't make games that end with 3. We have all of these Left 4 Dead 2, we have Portal 2, we have, I'm trying to think of the other one, but we have all these 2 games, and Half-Life 2. But when it comes to 3, they just say, no, we're going to kill it right there. So, is there Left 4 Dead 3 coming? I would probably assume not at all. The game's memorable voice lines, though, and dark humor have left an incredible mark on the gaming community and has kept it going a while longer. I mean, people still play this game. It might not be as active as before, back in the golden ages, but it still holds up today, I would say, and the game is still fun as long as you have friends with you. It's kind of a unique blend of terror and humor that just keeps you coming back for more. Its impact does expand more than its own franchise. The game did play a crucial role in popularizing the co-op shooter genre, inspired other games such as Back 4 Blood or World War Z. They're drawn inspiration from Left 4 Dead, but it just hasn't been the same. They tried to bring that out, but it's not. There you go. I mean, it's just not the same. But I would say it's kind of like that mix-up of, is this going to be good? Is it going to be bad? It's a fun game, but it doesn't capture that same magic that I would say that je ne sais quoi that Left 4 Dead 2 had on us in the younger childhood. And I would say it's one of those games that stand the rest of time, and that will just continue to be there. And I don't think another game can be made that has it same. So what's left for the future? I would really just say modability. As long as the community stays strong, the game will continue to stay strong. Other than that, I don't think it's going to be such a great single-player experience. It's going to be best enjoyed with other friends. I do want to see what the future holds for Left 4 Dead, but I don't really see it looks too much. What adventures it could take us on with our friends, we could see. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to pan out to be in the future, but it is going to be really exciting. As you can see in the gameplay here, it was very interesting where we were playing the versus mode and kind of the mechanics that played a role in having to beat the zombies. It was kind of this really cool mode, and I wish that other games had that mode. But Left 4 Dead 2 really just captured that moment for me. And I don't know. I don't know if there's ever going to be a game that's similar to that. And we're going to really find out, I guess, if there is one that ever captures that same experience. But for now, I think Left 4 Dead 2 is going to stay in the test for time, and we'll see how it all pans out. But I do want to thank you guys for joining us today, going up until the kind of what happens with Left 4 Dead in 2023. Is it still worth it? I'd give it maybe an out of 10. Is it worth it to buy? Yes, but only as summary, only if you have friends to play with, I would say. You need a good group of at least 4, I would say, and that's where the game is going to be the most fun. If you want to go into versus mode, I would say at least 8. We just did it with the 4v1, and it was very, very interesting experience. It was fun, but I would definitely recommend like a 4v4 type of thing. I think that would make it the best. So, if you don't have anyone, I would not recommend getting it. If you have friends that want to just play it, like definitely in 2023, it still holds up. You could get graphical mods and other mods to make it more interesting, and the replayability is there, definitely for sure, especially with the modability on it. But until next time, if you guys like this, please subscribe again, hit that bell, just keep subscribing, and keep surviving out there and keep going. And overall, it's a fun game, and I'll see you guys later.